Your husband was interested in racing.
He's messed with cars his whole life.
Cars was sort of a hobby then?
Yes.
Did he have a group of guys that worked with him? Or is it just him and...
I think just anybody that was around that was interested.
What was his car number? Do you remember?
Lazy 8.
Lazy 8. I've seen that.
It was an
Yeah.
Oldsmobile.
Lazy 8. Is there a reason for that number?
I don't know why he called it Lazy 8. I really don't.
I guess
really
he
don't.
thought it was a sleeper.
Did he?
That's probably what it was.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because that car had a lot more horsepower than most of the engines did in those days.
The opportunity, because your husband drove.
Yes.
He said, hey, maybe you should drive too, you know?
It wasn't maybe. You should drive.
And then you did.
There was no maybe.
She does good now, too.
He went with me the first time going around. He said, I'll show you what to do. And then he got out of the thing, and then I had to go by myself. He taught me well. Yeah.
And you won.
Yes.
Was it just a powder puff? Was it women?
Yes. Yes. And I couldn't tell you one other woman that was there.
So you raced in a powder puff up there. Did you race a couple races? Or?
2 is all I remember ever.
So you 2 you remember. Did you win both of them?
No, 1.
One. What happened to the other one?
I don't know. Somebody else beat me.
Somebody bumped her.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
Did he enjoy that racing, or did
Loved it. Loved it. Took every nickel he had to do it.
They were always junk cars, and he fixed them up so they'd run good, and he always did pretty good with them.
Do you remember Coon Rd? Just kind of.
Oh, yeah, certainly. It was dirty and dusty, and it was on a dirt road, you know, and it was up. I think of an area called Volusia or something out of Westfield,
right,
towards Sherman.
Westfield
Up there on the hill. But no, they were always bumping. The corners were all full of ruts, but it was fun because her husband was racing. It was my cousin, so I liked it. And that's the only races I ever went to. Auto races. Cars are going like this, bouncing around the corners. You just can't figure out how in the hell you keep it on the road. You know, start down, then you go faster on the first 2 turns, and you come around the 3rd and 4th turn, and you slowed up a little bit coming back up again. They were a lot of good times, believe me.
They were, yeah.
We used to ride motorcycle together. My cousin, who was her husband,
Right.
and we used to ride motorcycle together. And he had an Indian Bonneville motorcycle, and my wife and Betty and Bill and I, we got on that motorcycle and we started drinking one day. We drove right in the tap room in the motorcycle. They had those old bar doors that swing one way or another. We drove that motorcycle, all 4 of us sitting on it right into the tap room. Now that's when we were like 20 years old.
Yeah.
No, you don't do things. I don't do that anymore.
Not anymore, no.
But it was sort
None of us
and
did.
you know, nobody got mad at us. You could do things like that, and you didn't do any damage to anything. You just were having a good time.
Well, it's a novelty. Not everybody comes in like that.
No.
What an entrance.
That I remember.
You remember that, right?
I do. Yeah, I do.